All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing a beer from the Toppling Goliath Brewing Company, and they are out of Decorah, Iowa, and this is their King Sue. So they're calling this one a double IPA that comes in at 7.8% alcohol by volume, 50 IBUs at the time of review. This can is just over 1 month old. So full disclosure, I've had this one before, but it was at a bottle share about 5 years ago. And, you know, when it comes to bottle shares and like beer festivals and whatnot, depending upon when you drink a beer, your palate could be shot, could be compromised, so to speak. And I just remember being blown away by this beer. And I think it was later into the share. So I've never had it since then. So we started getting Toppling Goliath about a year ago. And, you know, their Pseudo Sue showed up, which I reviewed on the channel. Really love that beer. And this one would show up, but like fly off the shelf. So when I was picking up some beers recently, I saw this one on the shelf and I was like, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to review it because I remember it being delicious. And now that we get it here in the Western New York area, go time. So on the back here, it says this lushly hazy double IPA gains its bold flavors of mango, orange, and pineapple from the use of the delicious Citra-hopped. All hail the king. So I believe this is like a bigger version of Pseudo Sue because both of them are like Citra focused beers. I've never seen anything that specifically said that, but that's just what I'm basing it on. But I don't know. I love this beer when I had it at a bottle share. Hopefully it's still delicious. Because Pseudo Sue still is to me. And yeah, anyway, let's get into glass, see what we got going on here. So yeah, that's pouring out like a typical hazy. Maybe a little bit lighter than I anticipated. So go like that. And I love the Pseudo Sue label. I love the King Sue label. The can's fantastic. So yeah, this pours out a really bright, vibrant, like yellow-orange color. It's very milky looking. It almost looks like butternut squash soup, but not as dark. Very murky and turbid, like super murky and turbid. Has about a finger and a half, 2 fingers of this bright white, creamy, slightly soap sudsy looking head, but that's a beautiful looking hazy in my opinion. Like that's what if somebody says, hey, what does a New England style double IPA look like? I would say that. Even though they don't say it just a double IPA, it definitely looks like a hazy. Let's get a nose. Oh yeah. Oh. So they say mango, orange, and pineapple. I'm getting this nice, super dank mango, dank papaya. There's a huge dank vibe on this nose. Almost marijuana-esque. It's weed-esque in the nose. But yeah, mango, stone fruits, tropical fruits, papaya, overripened pineapple. Not a ton of citrus. It's mostly tropical and stone fruit heavy. But man, that fucking dankness is fantastic. I always love when I get a dank kind of aroma. It just does it for me. It's definitely weed-like. Almost getting a slight like onion garlic-y thing. Oh man. I did not anticipate it. I don't remember having this dank kind of character. But it totally does. And it smells delicious. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. That's a fucking great beer. That's a great beer. The body at 7.8% is like medium, higher side of medium, great. The mouthfeel, fuck yeah. Soft, smooth, creamy. Still carbonation to let you know it's a beer, but the mouthfeel is upper echelon for me when it comes to New England style IPAs. The taste. Overripened mango, overripened papaya, overripened pineapple. Because it has this huge dank quality that doesn't hit me mid-palate, doesn't hit me on the back of the palate. There's this omnipresent, like, not even underlying, it's like hovering over the entire palate of this nice, dank, weed-esque type of character. So everything I'm getting is like dank pineapple, dank mango, dank papaya. And then as it carries through the palate, midway through, I'm getting the zesty citrus tone, like a zesty, like orange lemon peel. And then on the back of the palate, it transitions into like this mild to moderate bitterness. It's more of a mild bitterness, but this is really a nice semi-dry finish to it. This has a pretty big sweetness through the first, say, 3/4 of the palate. On the back end, that sweetness is cut by that dryness, cut by that mild bitterness. And I think that overlying type of dankness that's just hovering kind of cuts the sweetness too because it's such a different character. Again, I had this at a bottle share 5 years ago, And I don't remember it being this dank. I remember it being more of like just luscious, like they say, deliciously luscious, you know, flavors of mango, orange, and pineapple. I don't know. My palate today is definitely getting dank qualities. It's so fucking easy to drink, 7.8%. I can't even tell you from an alcohol standpoint, this is 7.8%. Body and mouthfeel, yeah, this definitely screams double IPA because of how great the body and mouthfeel is. Wow. So yeah, this holds up to my memory of it. Like I said, it was amazing when I had it. It blew me away at the bottle share. And having this right now, even this is like just over a month old, it's still drinking phenomenally well. Yeah, this is fucking awesome. So I like this better than Pseudo Sue of the two I've had. This is fucking a killer beer. So King Sue from Toppling Goliath, low 4.75 out of 5, and go 4.7 out of 5. That's a fucking high score. That's almost world class. This is fucking delicious to me. I mean, I don't know what anybody else out there thinks about this beer. I know, you know, it has gotten a lot of hype over the years, but now, you know, it's in cans. A lot of people said this beer's changed from what I've seen reviews over the past year and whatnot. It has changed, at least from what I remember taste-wise, but it hasn't changed from the quality for me. This is still a fucking killer beer. I don't know if they have batch variation and it's a problem or anything. I have no idea. I just know what I'm drinking right now to my palate is fucking 4.7 out of 5. This is a delicious beer. Price and availability, wherever you see Toppling Goliath, you should see this one. Although this one flies off the shelf more so than any of the other beers like Pseudo Sue. Pseudo Sue is kind of like a shelf turd now, and I say that in the most endearing way because when I say shelf turd, I don't mean it as in like that's a fucking shitty beer, you know, an actual turd. What I'm saying is it's a great beer that kind of just sits on the shelf. And Pseudo Sue now, I see it everywhere. And, you know, it doesn't fly off the shelf, but it's still an awesome beer. This beer flies off the shelf, so I'm glad I was able to pick up a can of it. Price point, $20 a 4-pack. That might be tough for some to pay, but I'm used to paying that from other half. And, you know, a lot of other New England style IPA producers, typically $18, $20, $22 a 4-pack. So this being $20 a 4-pack really doesn't piss me off or upset me because it's that good. $5 a can, sure. Like that's the quality of this beer is fucking through the roof. It's fantastic. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. I'm kind of, like I said, blown away. Just because, like I said, I remember it being good. I remember being, like I said, blew me away 5 years ago, but I was like 15, 20 beers deep into beer share. And, you know, your palate just is it's shitty at that point. It's fucking done. And this doesn't remind me of when I had that beer, like taste-wise, like, you know, note for note or whatever, but quality-wise, yes, 100%. So, like I said, if you had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.